Yes, people. You telling me back again with another footy talk. Don, what's good, my guy?
I'm good, man. Listen, had a nice little weekend, man. But back to it now. Back to the graph, man. It's
I
crazy,
hear
Rants.
it.
I was saying this the other day, bruv. Like, we just got back to Prem football, and already it's international break, bruv. Like, I was with Roms, big up Roms on Saturday. Was at Box Park, yeah. Obviously went to the Big Six link up, big themselves up, yeah. And obviously was there in it. The match was on, and bro, I had no interest in wanting to watch the match. That's how fed up I am of international football right now, bro.
I
You know what I'm
hear
saying?
it. Yeah, I feel like the break come too soon. We just finished watching the international tournament. We've seen
Mm.
3 Premier League games and back to this bloody Nations League, bro. It's like it wasn't needed, especially as there's another
Mhm.
international break next month as well.
Another one.
Yeah, in October.
Fucking hell, bruv. What are these for, though? Are these friendlies or what?
But they're not though. Apparently they're not friendlies, in it. That these Nation League things are like, even though they're glorified friendlies, I think they're replacing the friendlies, and I think they got something to do with the coefficient for the teams or something like that. So
Well, they've got that thing in it. It's like a league, like a table thing in it. They've got.
mm,
Oh yeah, man.
but
I'm
this
tired of
break's
it, bro.
kind of pointless.
I'm tired, honestly, bro. I just want to watch club football again, man. I felt like I was getting a rhythm going again, and then they just cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Well,
No,
we're back
I
now
hear
anyway,
it.
man. We're back. We've got a big game at the weekend. Obviously, North London derby and that. Probably touch on that. But listen, Chelsea. What can I say, man? I said to people before, bro, we're keeping up with the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? We get all the drama in this league, bro. Yeah. There's never
Yeah,
a week at Chelsea that's dead, bro. Never, bro.
that's what I'm saying. So how did Chelsea come to having Bowie and Igbali both
Mm.
in those positions in the first place? How did that even happen? Because
Mhm.
obviously Roman sold the club. How did you end up
Yeah,
having two owners with completely different ideologies? Yeah, like
yeah.
how the hell did that happen in the first place?
Because what it is, yeah, obviously Bowley was like the guy that was at he was the face of Clear Lake, innit? The face of Clear
Mm,
Lake and the face of wanting to like buy Chelsea and that, yeah. But Bowley wasn't able to do it by himself. Yeah, I know
mm,
Bowley's a billionaire, and listen, he's got money in it. But to go and buy a big club like Chelsea and then to reinvest in the club as well, he obviously needed help, right? And that's where Clear Lake came in because they own what 61%, 61.4% shares of the company. And then Bowley, along with other businessmen, they own the other like 40% or whatever it is, innit? So Bowley owns a small chunk of that share, right? But initially, in order for these guys to come in, obviously it was up to Roman. Roman was the one who decided who was the best option. Obviously we had Jim Ratcliffe. He tried to come in like the last few seconds. He didn't get it. You had the Qataris as well. I think Saudis they tried as well. That didn't happen. You had some property tycoon, some British man. He tried it as well. But these guys it was between these guys and the Rickett family. Yeah. So the
yeah, I
Rickett
heard about
family,
the
they're
Rickett family.
Americans. Remember them?
Mm,
Yeah, the Rickett family, they got done. They basically they got like there was like protests and that. Matisse was even leading some of these protests and that, yeah, about them because things came out that they were racist, just in terms of the ambition, like lack of ambition. So they actually pulled out of it, right? So obviously Roman decided that these guys were the best options to come in, you know. But bro, there's been a lot of changes from the beginning. Like at the beginning, Todd Bowley, if you remember, he was the one running around doing all the recruitment. That's how him and Tuchel and the whole thing happened with Tuchel because he was asking for Tuchel's help. Tuchel wasn't really trying to help him. Like Bowley's got a lot of ambition because he's built the Dodgers. Yeah, they're very successful what they do.
yep,
But
yep.
football is a completely different ball game. Yeah, he came in thinking Raheem Sterling's still world class. He came in thinking Cristiano Ronaldo was going to save Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? He came in still giving the likes of Carney Chukwuemeka 100k a week, Sterling 325 a week, bringing in Koulibaly. Yeah, I would have told you that Koulibaly's past his best, but he in his head he's probably thinking he's still world class, and that was the problem. Yeah, and then from January 2023, he took a step back away from all the recruitment.
Was
That's
that
when we brought
after?
in the
Was that
sporting
after
director.
Tuchel?
Yeah. So Tuchel happened. Bowley was still in charge of the transfers up until January 2023, right? After that happened, that's when they said, okay, cool, we're going to bring in Winstanley, we're going to bring in Lawrence, you step away and just deal with all the commercial stuff.
And
And
whose
that's where
decision was to bring them in? Was that was Todd's, right?
that was Egbali. So
Oh, Igbali.
Egbali,
Okay.
so Vedon Egbali is the guy that owns Clear Lake, yeah, and he
Right.
owns most of the shares at Chelsea, innit? So basically, he's the one that gets the final sign-off because he owns the most of the club. Do you get it?
Right.
Well, I reckon that's where all the problems started to happen, right? When they obviously said, yo, step back from the recruitment, you do the commercial stuff, we will deal with it. Because Bowley was trying to get experience, trying to get like ready-made players, whereas Egbali is more for the young players, you know, financially bringing the wages down, long-term investments, because they're investment companies, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? They're looking at these things that they're doing as assets. And that's why you've got Chelsea now buying a lot of young players all over the world. Bowley spoke about this himself. They're not all of them are gonna make it, bro. But the best of the best, the likes of Esteval, the likes of Payers, they're the ones that are gonna be integrated. The rest of them, bro, they'll be brought in and they'll be flipped for profit, bro. Yeah, we've seen it happen with Omari Hutchinson. He's been flipped for profit. You've seen it happen with Angelo Gabriel, bro. Not a single appearance for Chelsea, 9 million profit. So as much as people might not understand what's going on, they know what they're doing in terms of making profit. But it's all about doing that, but still winning at the same time. That's the main thing for me. I ain't got a problem with you lot doing what you're doing, yeah. But make sure that you don't forget about the first team whilst you're doing that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but that's why from the outside, it seems like having a combination of the two philosophies was probably the best way to go, because it takes care of the now and takes care of the future. But like, it looks obvious that these men can't work together. So it's like
they can't, bro. That's the problem. That's one of the biggest concerns that I had about bringing in a consortium, though, Rants. Like, you've got hella people, bro, in a board meeting, like 6 people. Because, bro, I've always grown up with just one owner. Yeah, Roman was the guy that you'll listen to his advisors, Marina, you know, Czech, all of these guys, they'll be telling him things, yeah? And then he makes the final decision by himself. But where you've got Egbali, you've got Todd Bowley, you've got some other old man, some Swedish old man, yeah? All these guys all together, bro, they're all going to have different views on different things. And then if Egbali is saying, okay, yeah, this is what we're going to do now, and Bowley doesn't fully agree with it, there's not much he can do, bro. There's not much he can do because he doesn't own as much shares as Egbali. That's where the problem is, bro. There's a bit of a power struggle. Do you get it?
Yeah, there's too many coaches in the corner, blood. There's too many people, do you know what I mean, giving their input. And that's the one thing I like about United is that literally when Ineos have come in, their man have come in with their own people, and they've already got Brailsford and Blanc. They came in together, so they already came in with the same vision. And then they've just hired people underneath that. Do you know what I mean? There's no people with opposing philosophies at the club, which is great. Do you know what I'm saying? Because your team looks messy, bruv. And the thing is, we had a mess at Man United before the Glazers came in with Saleh Ferguson, and then our major share owners ended up fucking off, and then that's how the Glazers came in the first place. And when you got squabbling at board level, it's not good for the stability of the club, innit? So it's one of them things where something needs to happen, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
This reminds me of,
he can't afford to buy them out on his own. So that means he's gonna have to bring in
investors.
More
investors.
investors.
There's investors that are happy to invest and help him out to buy out the club. You know what I'm saying? So there are people there, innit? Like, this guy's a billionaire, bro. He knows many investors that will help. But the thing is, though, Clear Lake right now, bro, they own more of the shares. It'll be harder to get them out.
Yeah, harder to get them out.
It'll be a lot harder to get them out. And let's be real, they've got more money than Bowley, bro. They've got more money than Bowley. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be very hard, innit? I don't see a world where Todd Bowley manages to buy them out. I don't see Egbali wanting to leave. Yeah. And one thing that was a big concern for me with Todd Bowley is the fact that he wanted to keep Poch. Yeah. For me, bro, Poch, yo, this guy, he had to go. Right? Practically, like what you're saying with Ten Hag, that was Poch. He had to go, bro. But apparently Bowley wanted to keep him for stability and that. I'm not for that, bro, because me as a businessman, bro, I'll make hard decisions even if I might not want to do it for the stability and that. If I've clocked that I've made a mistake, I'm trying to rectify things as soon as possible, bro. Yeah, Poch was a big mistake. And Egbali was like, no, I don't care about, the last 5 games where everything's looking good. 2024, we might look good, but I haven't forgotten about what you were doing earlier on in the season. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about when you went to Old Trafford and made Ten Hag look like Heisenberg, bruv. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about when you went to fucking Newcastle away and lost by 4 goals, bruv. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about when you went to Anfield and you got smoked at Anfield there as well, bro. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about when you went to Arsenal and changed the whole lineup and lost 5-0, bruv. Do you get it? All these things, and they grilled him for 6 hours before they sacked him, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, bro, like the main thing obviously I like Todd Bowley's ambition, but I've always said for both of them, I'm happy with either. It all depends on bringing in the people at the top that know what they're doing, right? If you haven't got any guidance at the top, we're finished. Yeah, because you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not spending it correctly, bro, you are finished. That's the problem.
This is the thing, bro. This is the thing, though, because I'm looking at it, and it almost looks like for the short-term, medium-term future, Todd looks like he wants to do something now, and Igbali looks like he's trying to future-proof the club and do stuff for the future, innit? So
I think it's doing a bit of both, though, man. Like when people look at it and say, "Oh, he's just buying things for the future," and that, bro, Rants, we just tried to buy Olise, bro, who's ready now. Yeah, we've just bought Jadon Sancho, who's ready now. We've just
how
bought
do you
Neto,
differentiate between who wants who, though?
What do you mean?
How do you differentiate between what owner wants to do what and what owner wants certain players and what owner wants certain other players?
because Egbali is the one that hired the directors. It wasn't Todd Bowley. Yeah,
So he's the ones that brought in the guys that are scouting.
Yeah, he's the one that brought in the scouts. So he's obviously
Right.
said to them, "Yo, this is how I visualize football. This is what I want for you lot to do. Go find me the best young talent in football." Yeah, but whilst you're doing that, go find me young players that are very experienced right now to be playing in the Prem. The likes of Caicedo, the likes of Lavia, right? Obviously the likes of Palmer, for example, as well. That's another one right now who's got that experience as well. So for me with Igbali, I see him doing both, bro. We're just chasing Osimhen. Yeah, people acting as if we haven't been signing players that are ready-made and players that other big clubs don't want. We've been doing that, bro. Yeah, but the major difference is that we've been buying hella players globally that have been getting flipped, some of them already.
Right. Interesting. Yes, it's a strange one. Do you know what I'm saying? It seems like you lot would be cool with either, but yeah, the philosophies are very, very different. Like
very different, bro.
Someone in the chat said that
Bowley wanted Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah,
Bowley wanted Ronaldo. Egbali would never go for Ronaldo because
the Ronaldo is crazy.
You got to think of it this way, Rants, yeah? Because Egbali, it comes from an investment bank where you're looking at assets and that, yeah? He's always thinking of a way of maintaining value, right? He's not going to bring in a depreciating asset because it just doesn't make sense financially, yeah?
Of course.
If you bring in Ronaldo, you're going to bring him in on some mad wages, right? But you're only going to have him for like a year. And then when you move him on, you're not going to get as much as what you got when you first got him in. They think of all of these things, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas Bowley, he'll just go buy Aubameyang and bring him in and say, yeah, let's deal with the trouble after and give him $250 a week. That's what Roman used to do.
But you know what? The thing is with football, like football is somewhere in between both of them, though.
That's facts. That's facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? Football is somewhere in between both of them because, like, man saying Bowley wanted Neymar and this, that, and the other. There needs to be a mixture of both. There needs to be future proofing. There needs to be footballers as assets, and then sometimes you just need to understand that in football you just need quality and you need it now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you need a bit of both. Sometimes it's about just closing your eyes and buying that player, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think now in the modern game, too much is put down to analytics and stats and do you know what I'm saying, and data and all these things. And bro, like, brother, if you sign players purely off data, it's still going to be a hit and miss, bro. As much as people think that data is reliable, it's not reliable, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because data doesn't really tell you what system a player's in. It doesn't tell you what kind of player they are. The data just tells you what the data is. That's all it tells you. Do you know what I'm saying? If that data is put in a different condition, there's no guarantee that the player performs at that level for you.
Exactly. You got to make sure that the fundamentals in terms of the system work for that player, and that's why they had to get rid of Poch, because all the players that they're bringing in are technical players, bro. Poch likes ugly footballers, bro. You know what I'm saying? He likes meaty ballers, bro. So that was never going to work. He just likes the high pressing, counter-attacking football. Whereas our players don't want to play like that. That's why they kept getting injured. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you're right when you say you need to find balance. But anyone saying that Egbali is not trying to get these big names and that, bro, you're crazy. Yeah. When we was after Enzo Fernandez, he was one of the main reasons why that got closed, because he went there, bro, and he made sure that got done. Yeah, because when Stanley and that they were delaying with that. The same thing happened with Caicedo, bro. He flew out, to go get that wrapped up. It was him. Yeah. When Egbali gets involved, that's what I'm saying. The other day with Osimhen, it was rumored again that Egbali went out there to Naples to get it sorted out. Because everyone knows when Egbali gets involved, more time is going to get wrapped up. Do you get it?
So why
Unfortunately,
didn't it happen then?
well, John Obi Mikel this morning, I don't know if you've seen the quotes and that,
I
yeah. He
haven't
basically
seen it.
said, yeah, I'll show you the clips after, innit? He basically
Mm.
said everything was basically on the verge of being done, but there was no time to tie up the finer details or whatever it was. Like both sides were compromising. So I'm guessing Chelsea were willing to pay him a little bit more, and then Osimhen was willing to take a little bit less, right? But then Mikel was basically saying how there was no time to do the medical, everything was all last minute. So the move fell through, innit? But right now, Chelsea and Osimhen, there's no bad blood between the two. So you never know, in January, something might happen again. But John Obi Mikel was basically saying that it was on the verge of being completed. That's what he was saying, innit? So
Yeah,
I don't know how
if it
much I
was on the
believe it.
verge of being completed, who is that incompetent? Yeah, that they allowed the time to run out in the first place. They had the whole fucking window, blood. What's
This is
man
my point.
talking about?
This is my point. He's saying he's adamant that Osimhen wanted to join. He's adamant that Osimhen wasn't being greedy, wasn't being selfish. He just wanted to be paid what he thinks he's worth. You know, what you think you're worth is subjective. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like, he might
course.
think he's worth 300k a week. We might think he's worth only 200k a week. So when Osimhen's saying, when John Obi Mikel was saying that, yeah, I'm taking it with a pinch of salt, bro, because I don't know how much he was asking for. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know how much he was asking
You
for,
know
bro.
what it is, yeah? The fact that he sacked the agent, yeah, and also the fact that Saudi were offering him a certain amount of money, I can't overlook it. It has to be something to do with money, bro. Because at the end of the day, if the Saudi offer was not on the table, I believe that Chelsea deal gets wrapped up a lot sooner. I
Yep.
think that he's seen what he could potentially make, and I think he tried to play one off against the other, and he ended up getting fucking scolded, blood. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
He got
That's what it
burnt.
looks like to me.
100%, bro. 100%. And like I said, if he went to Saudi, I would have stomached it more. I would have said to him, you know what,
Yeah.
bro, you've grown up in
Money.
Nigeria. You've grown up in poverty. Bro, I can't tell a man 400k a week on the table, don't take it, bro. Like, you've got to do what you've got to do, kind of thing.
Right.
I wouldn't begrudge him for that. But it's the fact that he didn't go Saudi and he didn't come Chelsea. That's why I called him a bozo. Because I'm like, bro, you've ended up in Galatasaray and you've accepted the terms that you rejected Chelsea for, bro. Because don't forget, his agent, like Donna was saying, big himself up.
He
Yeah,
said no loan.
bro. His agent was saying no loan, bro, no loan, because we were happy to take him on loan and basically pay the wages as well, or most of the wages or whatever. They said no, we want a permanent transfer, and he ended up getting none of the two big offers that he had. Now he's in Turkey, bro, eating kebabs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not looking great for him. I'll be honest. I think the stuff from John Obi Mikel was probably briefed from him, and he's just trying to keep the relationship with Chelsea sweet because he knows that there was a fuck up somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? The fact that he sacked his agent tells me he wasn't completely happy with how his agent dealt with it. And the chances are, like, a lot of the time, players aren't directly involved. Like, they don't know, innit? Like, the agent has a conversation and the agent tells them what happened in the conversation. They're not on the phone. So he's probably looked at it. He's probably been thinking, out, this agent's got it under control. This agent ain't got it under control. And I wouldn't be surprised if the agent was trying to be too crafty, maybe trying to get a bit more money for himself.
Exactly,
And
bro.
ended up fucking up the deal. Because that's what it sounds like, bro. Because that's what agents do, bro. Agents will tell you that they've got it under control, and they'll tell you that a conversation's gone a certain way, and maybe it hasn't gone that way, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. I think it was a bit of that as well. You know, the agent might have been looking at it and thinking, all right, cool. I know Victor will accept this, but let me try push a little bit more. And
Yeah,
then
because I want to get some money.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He's probably telling him, Victor, trust me, man. Let's just push for a little bit more, maybe 100k more, because he knows he's gonna get a bigger cut.
I've had man fuck up deals for me like that. Do you know what I mean? Asking for more than what I asked for. You know them ones there. Asking for more than what I've asked for because they get a bigger cut of the commission.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And this guy, the fact that he sacked him, bro, what you're saying, I won't be surprised if that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised, because he probably reassured him that, listen, Victor, I will get you the best deal possible, innit? And he got him neither. So after that, bro, you've got to sack him straight away, because he fucked up his reputation. That's number one, and he's fucked up his money as well. Basically, do you get it?
Yeah, it's a double edge still, because people are looking at him now and they're thinking that he's the problem, and he might not be the problem. It could be 100% on the agent.
Facts. This is the thing, bro. This is what I was saying to you last time. I said, yo, I'm shameless. If we go back in for him in January, I'm not gonna be completely against it, because I don't feel the disrespect the same way I did with Lukaku. Like Lukaku came out and actually disrespected the club. With Osimhen, it sounds like he kind of took bad advice, if that makes sense. He took bad advice. He maybe is overrating himself a little bit as well. Maybe in January he'll humble himself a little bit more and say, do you know what, fuck it, let me just do whatever. Because bro, I'm all about getting what's best for my club. And if he's bringing me an extra 15 goals in January, between January and the end of the season, I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So no, it'd be interesting to see what happens. It'd be interesting to see if he makes a move in January. They're saying that in January, he'll have a release clause, which is what, around 60 something or
like a break clause or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see if Chelsea go back in for him. What do you reckon, though? Do you reckon they go back in for him?
I don't know, man. Honestly, this club is just very unpredictable, bro. We might just start hearing mad links that we're now after Gokaris, bro, and we're gonna wait till the summer. That's another one that I'm hearing a few things about as well. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna be after that guy because he's killing it right now. So I don't know, bro. If at that point in the season our wingers are bagging bare goals, you know, Jackson is improving in terms of his finishing, the club might look at it and say, yo, listen, let's just go a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Let's go maybe bring someone who's a little bit better than Osimhen, because these lot are carrying it already. Like we're comfortably in the top 4 already. It's looking like that. Then they might change their plans. So it's hard to say, bro. If at that point we're still missing bare chances, we can clearly see we're having conversations about striker every week. Then they might say, fuck it, let's just go get him now, innit?
Yeah, that's a mad thing, because with Gyökeres, bro, he was linked with Arsenal for the longest time, and then nothing happened, and I was confused why, like, there was no movement. And then yesterday he scores a brace, and then all of a sudden his value's gonna go up again, blood. Like, bro, the striker market's so crazy, bro. And now it's got to the point where, as a club, you really are just paying for potential, bro. You have to now, because it's like you can't afford to wait and see if a player is the real deal. Because by the time they are the real deal, blood, that's 5 times their transfer fee.
And that's exactly what Chelsea are doing. They're trying to catch these players before they get to that. Yeah? Because if you look, remember Caicedo, Rants? You lot could have got Caicedo for 3 million, bro.
3 million, yeah.
You could have got a guy for 3 million. We ended up spending 115 million for him. Yeah? Arsenal bidded what? How much did they bid? 65 million for him. Yeah? And this was a guy that was worth less than that at the time. Right? That's what Chelsea's plan is. When people say Chelsea don't know what they're doing, they do know what they're doing, bro. They're trying to catch these guys before they blow up and go for crazy amount of money. Andre Santos, bro. Try buy Andre Santos right now and go see how much he's worth. Yeah? Go try buy Estevao and Payet right now and go see how much they're worth. You're not getting these guys for any less than probably 70, 80 million now, bro. Yeah, that's because their name. You know what I'm trying to say? So I hear it, innit? I hear it, bro. I hear it. I see what they're trying to do. I just need to make sure that they're still investing for the first team when they're doing these things.
Yeah, but this is where the balance has to be in it with what Chelsea are doing at the moment, bro. With both your owners, this is the thing, because the amount of money that you man have made from players that ain't even played in the first team from you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very clear that them man are looking at players as assets, and some of the murmurs coming out was saying that Todd Bowie thinks that Iqbali's too hands-on and he kind of micromanages too much, and he's too much in everyone's business kind of thing. And I don't know. I'm a man that I believe that if you bring in somebody to do a job, there has to be a certain element of trust. If I bring you in to do a job, I should leave you to do your job. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't be all up in your business, and it's not really on me to be micromanaging anyone, bruv. So 100%. I don't know. I think it's just two completely different styles. I think the philosophies maybe might not be as dissimilar. Obviously, they both want the team to be successful, but yeah, like it's a weird one, bro, because it's like when your management styles are very, very different, there can always be clashes. And that's why even at Man United, when we brought in Ruud van Nistelrooy, I'm like, when I look at him and I look at Ten Hag, and I look at Van Nistelrooy's temperament as a player and his temperament as a manager, it's like, how long can this guy work underneath 100%. Someone that is clearly incompetent, and that he'll probably fancy that he can do a better job than him anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, that's a ticking time bomb, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's a very similar thing.
Bro, it all depends on how, like, what you want from the club. if you want the club to be sustainable for a longer period of time and maybe compete for a longer period of time, you probably look at Ekbali's route a lot more, bro, because he's looking at players that are going to grow together. You know, he's looking at the best young talent, right, in football right now. Yeah, that's what he's looking at, right? Whereas Todd Bowley, he wants the here and now. These lot can do me a job for a year or two, might win something, and then we go into the next lot. But that doesn't always work, bro. That's the problem. That doesn't always work because some of these guys, bro, after a year, because they're getting older, they're rubbed out. Look at Casemiro. Yeah, he's not the same as what he was when he first came, right? Aubameyang, when we bought this guy, he could barely run anymore. Yeah, and that's what Roman used to do. Roman used to just want the now, whereas Ekbali, he's looking more at deferred gratification. If you don't know what deferred gratification, you know about deferred gratification.
Yeah, 100%. And also, the market's not the same as when Roman came in. You can't go and get a world-class player for 30 million or
nope. And look around, bro. Tottenham, yeah. Who they brought in? What's his name? Bergvall, yeah, the Swedish guy. They brought in Archie Gray. They brought in Odegaard. Yeah, all these young players.
Spent 40 million for Archie Gray or something like that. And,
bro,
and I think 50 million for the youth from Forest, the winger, and he's shit.
Brendan Johnson, yeah. They brought in bare young players. If you look at Man United, you brought in Chido. Yeah, you brought in obviously Xerxes. Xerxes, what, 23? How old is he? 23?
Yeah, 23, 24. He's young still.
You brought in Euro, right? You've brought in Højlund. Yeah, so we're not the only team that are bringing in young players, bro. Because right now in world football, the best players are young, bro. I keep telling people, Vinicius, Rodrigo, and these lot, they ain't even 25 yet, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say? The main thing for me is adding young talent with experience. And no one can look at Chelsea right now and look at us and say we haven't got experience, because we've got experience all over the pitch now. Yeah, even with the new players that you brought in. You know what I'm trying to say? We've got Sancho's experience, Neto's experience. Yeah, what's his name? Tosin's experience. There's experience in this team, bro. There might not be winners. There might not be a lot of winners, but there's players in here that have over 100 appearances for their clubs. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's where football's going, bro. A lot of teams are now looking at young talent, bro. That's what you need to be doing. I don't want to be buying all these players that are just past it. You have them for a year, now you've got to start rebuilding again. And then when you're rebuilding, everyone around you is winning because you're a top 4 team and you're just a cup team. That's what we became with Roman, bro. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't any long-term thinking. It was all about the now. I want it now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it. I hear it. It's I think it's more. I think when they talk about the young players you're buying, I think it's more the young players that you're buying that don't play and end up getting loaned out and you end up flipping. You know them ones. I think that's where the main alarm bells are, because it's like
but people
a lot of the time when you're buying players, people just kind of think, oh yeah, he's not gonna play.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, Rants. Like Bowley said that from the beginning, though. He was very transparent from the beginning. He said from day one, we're going to be buying young players from like all over the world. The best of the best will make it, and then the ones that aren't going to make it, we'll flip them for profit. He said that from day one, bro. Yeah, and one of the main things that he spoke about when he came in, he said, bro, Chelsea is a big brand, and people don't like the users of these words like, oh, what do you mean brand? What do you mean this? They don't understand that football is business and it's on the grass as well. Yeah, how do you think we're going to buy all these players that you want without the business model, bro? You got to make sure you're bringing in money. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you're bringing in money on that side as well, right? And what Todd Bowley said at the beginning, he said, with Chelsea, we noticed that there's so many areas that Roman didn't really tap into. Yeah, and it's not slander on Roman, because Roman used to put in money himself, you know, Vitesse and that or whatever, all of these things. He used to do all of that. And bro, I've got so much love for Roman. You know what I'm trying to say? That's the goal in my opinion. Yeah. But at the same time, they still said there was a lot more that they could have done to bring in more money for Chelsea. Do you get it? That's why they're looking at the multi-club model now. That's why they're looking to flip all these young players like what you're saying. And bro, right now, as it is, our net spend could be a positive with the amount of sales that we've made. And we've spent a lot of money this year, bro.
I hear it. No, I know. No, listen. I think the business model is a good one because it means that whenever you want to buy a player, you can buy a player. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like it's the machine behind it is what makes it possible for you lot to make the moves you want to make. So I don't have a problem with it. At the end of the day, if you're buying players, to sell them, and it's a way of getting around FFP, then I don't think that it's an issue. Personally, I don't. I think it's smart because it's just like, well, why wouldn't you? Do you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is with the FFP, with the new rules, even if you've got money, You can't spend it anyway. You know them ones. So you have to find a way to generate clear profit because you can't just go into your savings account and drop.
Look at Newcastle, bruv.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Newcastle owners are worth what 300 billion. They can't spend it
and they
because they just don't bring in that much money. And I see people saying this all the time. Big up Mark, yeah. He says, Don, I've got a question for you. If someone comes in with 75 to 100 million for Cole Palmer, will Clear Lake sell? Because I think they will do. Bro, Clear Lake, yeah, put it this way. They will not make as much money as what they want to make if the club's not winning. Yeah. And Cole Palmer is our best player. Yeah, he's our best player. He's a long-term investment. He is one that they will not sell, bro. They've already said with a few players, Reece James, Colwell, these men are untouchable. They're untouchable assets, bro. There's certain assets, right? That bro, if you own an asset, yeah, and you might not even be there all the time. Let's say you own, I don't know, you own a house in Jamaica right now, yeah. It's your asset. If anyone comes to you and say, yo, bro, I'm gonna offer you 20 million for that, you're like, no, I'm good. I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it. Same sort of thing as this, bro. Yeah. This is going to be a player that's going to help us win stuff, and winning will bring more money. So where's the logic in selling him? Where? Yeah, if Palmer,
I don't know, but they might see it as, yo, if we sell him for 100 million and we bought him for XYZ, yeah, the amount of money that we could buy 2 Cole Palmers. They might look at it like that. It depends on if they're still looking at him as an asset or if they're looking at him as something else, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
because it looks like Chelsea are looking at players as numbers on a spreadsheet. That's what it comes across as.
Yeah, but that's the ones that are disposable, bro, or the ones that they look at and they're not looking at them as the key figureheads. Cole Palmer is one of the key figureheads, bro. Yeah, and like I've said, they've already proved to me that they look at certain players as untouchable. With Carney, they never said that. They said, listen, if we get reasonable offers for Carney, we'll listen to them. Yeah. As soon as Levi Colwell, Bayern Munich was sweeping around, they put it out straight away. Levi Colwell is not for sale straight away. And it'll be the same thing as Cole Palmer. If Cole Palmer starts to get injured and he's on the bench and he's not as important anymore, then the conversation shifts. But people that are saying, oh, yeah, they're just an investment company, they're going to flip him. If we get an offer for 100 million for Palmer, they're going to flip him. Bro, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen, bro. I don't see a world where they do that. That's a big asset that you're losing, bro. A big one. Yeah? And let's not act like billionaires haven't got egos as well, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've got Cole Palmer as one of your assets, you're loving life, bro. You're loving life. Commercially, he's bringing in a lot of money. A lot of people are going to want to watch Chelsea because of Cole Palmer. You're going to win stuff because of Cole Palmer. It's going to help you win stuff. All these things, they for me, they outweigh wanting to bring in profit, if that makes sense. You're going to bring in profit in other places other than Cole Palmer. You know what I'm saying?
I do hear that, man. It's just, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens long term, bruv. I'm just not sure. I think what you man are doing is great because it seems almost like what you're doing facilitates you lot to almost make it look like you got a bottomless pit of money. Because the fact that you were trying to close Sancho and fucking Osimhen on the same day at the end of the window, yeah, tells me that the books are in order. Like, do you know what I mean? The money's doing what it's supposed to be doing, innit? Whether people like how you're doing it or not, clearly it's something that is sustainable and it's working.
100%, bruv. And people hate that. Because people right now, Rants, it's like, yo, Chelsea owners don't know what they're doing. But then they keep finding a loophole. Oh, loopholes aren't allowed, bro. Do you understand what a loophole is? You know what I'm saying? Big up CV. I see CV the other day trying to complain about loopholes. And I'm like, bro, loopholes are not illegal, bro.
No, they're there for a reason. They're there for a reason. To be utilized.
Yeah? That's on the rule makers. You gotta look at if there's any loopholes anywhere, you gotta look at the rule makers. Because even away from football, yeah, if you're in a court of law, for example, lawyers all the time, they always look for loopholes, yeah, to help people get away with mad shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the time, bro. That's just life. That's just how it works. If you don't want the loophole to be there, you've got to change the rules, blood. That's what you've got to do. And that's not on us. That's on the rule makers for allowing the loopholes to be there. You feel me? But many 100%. People, they don't want to give any credit, Rants, because they're so fixated on these guys don't know what they're doing. These guys don't know what they're doing. So instead of giving credit on the profit that's made, they go into Cole Palmer now. Okay, what happens when an offer comes in for Cole Palmer? They'll just sell, won't they? Because they want to make profit. That's what they do. And I'm like, bro, you got to do a little bit of critical thinking. It doesn't work like that, bro. There's more to it than just profit. There's more to it than just that. They want to win at the same time, bro. 100%. They would not be looking at the likes of Olise and these man, yeah, if they're not trying to win, bro. No way. No way, bro. I think we've lost Rants, people.
Hey, bro.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
1 second. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Yo.
he's back. He's back.
Yeah,
I lost you there. I lost you there for a
crazy.
second.
Yeah, nah, something crazy happened on my computer. Something popped up. I tried to close it and it closed everything. I don't know what the fuck that is.
But yeah, bro, I was just saying, like, for me, I've got no problem with how these guys are running the business, like I've said, and they've given me enough evidence to know that they're top assets. They won't be looking to move them on lightly. If you want to buy Cole Palmer right now, bruv, 150 million. How about that? Yeah, he's on contract until 2033, bruv. Nearly a decade. 150 million right now. Then we can start talking. And who's gonna do that? Man United? You not gonna do that, bro? You ain't got Qataris, bruv. You're brass. Arsenal ain't gonna do that. Real Madrid certainly won't do that.
I hear it. I'll be real. I think if Chelsea fans understand what you're doing, I don't see how they can be unhappy with it, because it's enabling you to be able to do what you want to do, like whether you like it or not. It's like you don't have a window of Neto, Joao Felix, and Sancho without everything that's going on behind the scenes. It doesn't happen.
Exactly, bro. But that's the thing, though. They hate them. They hate them because they want daddy, bro. I call Roman daddy, bro. That's daddy, bro.
Yeah, they want to do the championship manager cheat code thing, but
they want daddy back, bruv. Yeah, and you got to realize that, bro. It wasn't Clearlake's fault that he got sanctioned, bruv. Yeah, right. It wasn't Clearlake that told Putin to go start a war, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying, that it's like, yeah, them man are basically, because they're still not over the Roman thing, them man are just throwing their toys out the pram.
Of course, that's what they do, bro. Every single day I see crybabies on the timeline, bruv. Now the other day I'm seeing people saying Team Bowley. The same people that were saying Todd Bowley and that are clueless, they've got no idea what they're doing. They're now saying, yeah, we're Tim Bowley. Yeah, I'm seeing certain people now saying, I see the vision, I see the light. They're showing videos of Todd Bowley talking about ambition. But these videos were there before, though. But even with those videos before, you were talking about, he's not ambitious. He just wants to bring in money. He just wants to do that. But now, because they want Clearlake out, it's, oh yeah, let's go to Todd Bowley. He's the next best thing. Because he wants to go buy the ready-made names. Yeah? But Todd Bowley was running about offering guys crazy wages. Bro, Todd Bowley brought Fofana. Yeah, but he bought Fofana for what, 70, 80 million?
Yeah, like
and
8 million
this guy over 200k a week, right? Yeah. And he just came back from a mad injury, bro. The maddest injury, yeah? Where his knees, you don't even know if he's gonna have the same pace. Yeah. He gave Carney Chukwuemeka 100k a week at 18, 19, bro.
Yeah, do you know how crazy that is? Nuts, bruv.
Lavia's not even on 50k a week, I don't think. And he gave Carney 100k a week, right? He gave Sterling 325 a week. Yeah, and that's what they want, because Roman used to do that. Yeah,
you know what? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right, because you got man on big money, bro. Even Chilwell's on like 200 bag or something.
200k a week, Chilwell. His contract got renewed. He's on over 200k a week.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah? That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. And that's how they want the club run. And I'm like, if you care about something, why would you want your club run badly like that, bro?
Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You
gotta be smart, bruv. Because me, when it comes to like business thinking, I like business-minded people, because I like to critical thinking. How can I do this? How can I do that? Even away from work, how can I make more money for myself? You know what I'm trying to say, bro? I sell shit all the time on fucking Depop, all my old trainers and that, bro. That shit gets sold, bro. I never just give that away. I make money out of it. You know what I'm trying to say? I like when people are, what's the word? Innovative. That's the word. Yeah. Innovation. Yeah, I like when people are creative. Yeah, when people just act like a fool and just blow money to blow money, I don't like that shit, bro. Because that will always come back to burn you. That will always come back to burn you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like that's all this is. That's all this is, bro. They hate the fact that Roman's gone, and they hate the fact that Clearlake have a completely different model to what Roman used to do. Yeah. And at that time, bro, when Roman was about, I keep telling people, they would think I was the Chelsea League gunner, bro. People think I'm this positive freak and you just back everything Clearlake do, bro. I have criticized Clearlake time and time again. Yeah. CB, big himself up again. We did a whole podcast about how they need to rectify mistakes, because they made a lot of mistakes. Yeah.
Right.
One thing that I don't do, Rants, I don't just cry about things, bro. Like, there's no point just constantly crying about something.
Yeah, there's got to be a solution.
Problem solve, bro. Find a solution. You got to find a solution in life. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But with Roman, I kept saying it at the time, towards the end of his time at Chelsea. I said, bro, what he's been doing the past few years has expired. He needs to do something different. Yeah. And for me, I think if he was still here, he might have rectified his mistakes. Yeah. But the fact that when he got sanctioned, that was the longest time Roman went without winning the league, bro. Yeah. We didn't compete for the league in years. And there isn't a single person here that can tell me they expected Frank Lampard to go and win the Champions League with the year that we won it. No, not one single person will tell me that, bro.
Right,
Tuchel came in, and squeezed everything he could out of that team to only concede 4 goals, bro. That whole tournament. Do you know how mad that is? Yeah, we won the Champions League. No one expected it. That papered over so many cracks. But I was still saying it at the time, bro. How are you bringing in Zappacosta? How are you bringing in fucking Drinkwater? The recruitment was so bad, Rants. I used to talk about it all the time. All the time. I used to complain about it all the time to my boys, bro. Oh, but you lot are still winning. I said, bro, the cups are masking what's actually going on. We haven't competed for the league, and I'm just seeing us getting worse.
That's been us in the last couple of seasons, bro, before Ineos under this manager, bro. Cups just glossing over like the lack of progression, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then we had all these dusted ballers on big money that you're going to struggle to get rid of. Like,
Brent, put it this way, yeah? You've won 2 trophies, right? Obviously, since Ten Hag's been here. As a United fan, do you feel like you've won anything right now, bro?
No, because we've gotten progressively worse. Like, I was having this conversation. People are talking about, but he's won trophies. Bro, his first season, we lost 9 Premier League games. His second season, we lost 14. I think we drew like 6 in both seasons or something like that. So we've actually regressed as a football team. And he spent like 700 million. So spending 700 million to regress in the league, yeah, and win a couple trophies where we never really, like, in both of our cup runs together, that we played Man City, Liverpool. Those are the only 2 teams we could say that we played in both cup runs that.
Yeah, you lot had. I remember you lot played Burnley. I remember even Maxim was on loan.
Some bogus cup runs,
Burnley. I saw you lot played Middlesbrough as well, bruv. Because you played Carrick, right?
Yeah, bro, I don't even remember, bruv. Like, I think we beat Brighton on penalties in the semi-finals of the league, the League Cup or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
Brighton beat Arsenal, so we didn't play Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying, bro. So for me, like, if you're just gonna say, "Oh yeah, but the game's all about winning," that's just a simple way of looking at football, bruv. If it's all about winning, just turn off your phone. Yeah, at the end of the season, see if your team won a trophy. Because there's so much more context that goes into the season, bruv. So much more context. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't just look at it and say, "Oh yeah, we won a trophy, we're great." Nah, bro. It doesn't work like that, bruv. And for me, I got tired of the sporadic little wins. Yeah, the little FA Cup here and there, the little Carabao Cup here and there. Bro, Man City, they win things in bulk, right? They win things in bulk, bro. You know what I'm saying? They win the FA Cup and they win the fucking league. They win a fucking treble, bro. They win a 4P, yeah? Because they've got a plan. They've got a clear plan and they've got a world-class manager. And everyone sings from the same hymn sheet, yeah? When you've got players from different systems, you've got shit recruitment, what's going to happen, bro? You won't be consistent in the league. But those players might be enough to win a one-off game because that's what Chelsea were. We became a cup team, bro. Yeah? We finished fucking... When we finished last season, it was basically mid-table all season, yeah? We still got to a final and we got to a fucking semi-final, bro. I was there at both games.
Yeah, but bro, that's what I mean. You sound like you're talking about my club. Like, I'm listening to you speak here, and you're saying all the same things I've been saying about this football club as well. People are using the trophies and pointing to success, bro. But when's the last time we've challenged for a fucking title? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a shit about these cups, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the cups do not symbolize progress.
Nope.
They don't. You spent the majority of last season mid-table. The majority of it.
Exactly, bro. You can shamelessly, like, you can shamelessly take them. Like, bro, if we won the Carabao Cup last year and the FA Cup, I would take them happily. Yeah, that doesn't mean that I should be happy with what's going on in the league. You know, a lot of Chelsea fans kept ignoring what was going on in the league because they struggle to criticize Roman, bro. They absolutely struggle to say a bad word about him, bro. Roman wasn't perfect, and I tell people this all the time.
Yeah, because on his way out, I swear he was sacking people and bringing in new people, and then it just wasn't getting better. And that it was looking all a bit mad, innit?
They use this. They take away context for everything else, but they like to use the one of but Roman wasn't allowed in the country. He wasn't allowed in the country. That's why we fell off. And I'm like, bro, if Roman was as great, so what?
If he had the right people running the club, it wouldn't have mattered.
There we go, Rants. That's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah. If Roman was so great and he's managed to hire people at the top that know what they're doing, it shouldn't matter if he's in the country or not, bro. Because Roman he's got many businesses and many things to be doing. He was never going to be running the day-to-day of the club anyway, right? He's the one that hired them. So why is the energy different for the people that he's hired that you're saying weren't good enough? But then you get on to Win Stanley and Stewart for the same thing. Yeah. Oh, these lot are shit. These lot are shit. But then why can't you criticize what Roman was doing with those guys upstairs then? Because that recruitment was fucking shit. That recruitment was fucking shit.
No, you're facts.
Yeah? It was bad. Yeah. And the thing is, if we had Roman, we might not have fallen off to the level that we did. Because Clear Lake, I'll be real with you, Clear Lake, what they've done, they've sped up. They've sped up the amount that, how quickly we've fallen off. That's what they've done. And for me, like I've said, I can acknowledge how many wrongdoings that they've done. But there's so many good things that they've done as well. But people fail to speak about it, bro. It's like they can't because they feel like they're putting Roman at a disservice. Bro, Roman's the guy that picked these guys, you know. Roman.
No, you're right, bro. People always romanticize the past. This is what people always do. They do the same thing with Man United all the time. They do it all the time. I see it with my club, bro. Like, we were shit in the Champions League. We used to get smoked every year. And obviously, we won a couple Champions League titles in my time. But, bro, I used to watch my team get pieced up here every year by these teams that before the game, I used to think, oh, yeah, we got these, man. 2-2s were 3-0 down in the first half. Like, bro, it used to happen. And then everyone tries to romanticize certain things. It's like, nah, for most years, we used to get pieced up in the Champions League. Exactly. That's what it was. That's what it was, bro. We used to get beat up by some dead teams, bro. And this is just how it is, bro. But a lot of people like to romanticize the whole era. They like to romanticize the whole Ferguson era, bro. All of it. Like, he didn't have no weaknesses as a manager. He didn't get nothing wrong. Everything was just perfect, bro. Like, this is how these men talk, bro. But that's not the reality of what I lived through, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the same as the Roman era. Like you said, like, there was a good period before he left that you man weren't really doing anything.
Nope. We weren't doing shit. We was guaranteed to get top 4, yes, cool. But what are we? Are we Arsenal then? Because we used to laugh at Arsenal. Oh yeah, Arsenal top 4. That's what they go for. That's all we was going for, bro. Wasn't competing for nothing, bro. Yeah, nothing. I used to talk about the midfield for so long, Rants. We neglected the midfield for years, yeah. And we basically let Kante run into the ground. We thought Kante could do everything, yeah. When we got rid of Fabregas, right, we had no creativity in the midfield, bro. We had fucking Jorginho, Kante, and Kovacic. Where the fuck is the creativity in that midfield? Yeah, nowhere. We didn't have a destroyer like what we had in the Matic. Yeah, Kante was basically told to do everything and be a destroyer and be box to box at the same time. Yeah, and then what happens? We had fucking Reece James and Ben Chilwell doing all our creativity for us, bro.
Right.
Yeah, bring in Lukaku. Yeah, I'm telling you, if we brought in Haaland at that time, Rants, yeah, he would have flopped at Chelsea. I'll be real. He would have flopped because the only bit of creativity we had was from our fullbacks, and that was down to the recruitment. Right, that was down to the squad building, bro. It was shit. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, I can criticize him because I loved Roman, like I've said. And at the end of the day, you gotta be real with the people that you love, bro. Yeah, I tell my boys this all the time, bro. Like, when people are lying to them about certain things, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna tell you how it is because I actually care about you. Yeah, when people start to lie about you and they're just not telling you how they actually feel, bro, they don't want the best for you. I'll be real. They don't want the best for you, man.
No, you're spot on, bro. You're 100% spot on, bro. That's how you show you really care, is you tell people the truth, bro, because you don't want to see them end up with egg on their face. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. You don't want to see them and embarrass themselves. And this is what it is, bro. And this is why you can't have these kind of candid conversations, yeah, with certain fans, bro. It's a fact, bro. And it's the same thing with the Alex Ferguson era, bro. It's like, brother, like man said, we sold CR7 for what was a Premier League record at the time, like 80-something million, and then we replaced him with Antonio Valencia. Certain Man United fans talking about Valencia with like bare adoration, bro. He was fucking bang average. That's what he was the whole time. If anything, he was better for us, yeah, as a fucking right back, blood, when he couldn't play wing no more.
He done his thing for you lot a little bit though. I can't lie. Valencia was
bro. Dusted, bro. We got him from Wigan, man. Like that's what man. Remember it was him. Remember, bro, shit, bro. Him and Palacios, yeah. Well, remember him and Palacios done their thing, yeah, and then Palacios went Tottenham, and then we got Valencia. Valencia was bang fucking average, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he was.
Actually, I'm surprised you're saying that. You know, I thought Valencia was good for you, lot.
But he was just a good athlete. He was just a good athlete.
He wasn't world class, but he was like
this bro was like he was like a fundamental, like Adama Traore with good fundamentals, blood. That's what
he had better end product though, Rants, man. He had better end product.
I'll be real. The end product thing was a myth. He used to get down the byline and just smash the ball across the box, blood. He used to piss me off.
He used to work though.
Yeah, but that's it. He used to just smash them low, like driven crosses across the box.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying about.
But they used to hit the first man most of the time. I promise you. Like,
you know what it is, yeah?
Most of the time, first man, he was dusty, bro.
I liked him because he was bare industrious, yeah. And every week you would get at least 7 out of 10 from that guy, bro.
Yeah, you would
every week.
That's what I mean. But bro, you don't sell a Ballon d'Or winner to bring that guy in, bro.
Oh, no. You were never gonna replace Ronaldo at that time, bro. Like that was gonna be impossible to go and replace Ronaldo. But Valencia was key in helping you lot win trophies. I can't lie. I'm surprised you're saying this, bro. I thought
he was bang average, mate. Like that. This is just what it is, bro. I'll be honest, bang.
In terms of like what you're used to, like Ronaldo's and that is average in comparison to that. But I actually thought he was good for you, man. I'll be real. I thought he was.
He's a good squad player to come in, yeah. And you just know what you're gonna get. But all the romanticizing of Antonio Valencia, I don't get, bro.
Oh yeah. That people moving as if he's like a legend on that. Nah.
Yeah, bro, he was just a fucking solid player that came in and just done a job. Like, do you know what I mean?
He's a good servant.
Yeah, bro. Like that's all it was. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He would just get
even John Obi Mikel. For me, he's not a legend, bro. Like. He's a good servant of the club.
He's not. He's just someone that came in and done a job for you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro. Like John Obi Mikel was a decent player. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't think he was an absolute world beater. He was just a solid professional, and that's what I see Valencia as. But Valencia, was Ronaldo's replacement, bro. You know, like that. And that to me is crazy. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? A man let Alex Ferguson get away with that. You know, like nobody said, "Hold on, how do we replace Cristiano Ronaldo with this guy from Wigan, bro?" Like
the thing is, you know it is, Rants. You know why people didn't really question it at the time much,
because we still won. We are still winning. That's why.
It's because of exactly. It's because this guy just always knew how to fucking turn water into wine, bro. This was the thing. He just knew. Like, bro, I remember at one point when you lot had to play Fletcher centre back, bro. Yeah, I remember that period where you had bare injuries. Yeah. I think you even had to play Phil Jones in midfield, bro. It was crazy. And you
didn't even have to do that. Ferguson would just do those things, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the man came out with the no value in the market shit. It's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man said there's no value in the market while all of our rivals are strengthening. And then we're bringing in shit ballers. Like, bro, this is what I had to endure, blood. And this is what I'm trying to say. So it's one of them things where we're now in a situation where the Glazers have been at the club. They're rinsing. They're taking money out the club. We're not really signing no one. Do you know what I'm saying? And Alex Ferguson's protecting them, saying that there's nothing out there when there clearly is stuff out there. We're just not prepared to buy it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's why the Arsenal fans kind of turned on Wenger, because they felt like he was protecting the owners. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ferguson, bro, he signed out at the right time because, bro, the Glazers, they would have continuously failed to back him. And it's only so long, like when you're saying your competitors are getting better, like Man City and that, bro, that's when there's only so much your coaching can do. Now you actually need top of the top quality. You know what I'm trying to say? And he knew that was coming, bro. I think that's probably why he retired. He probably thought, yo, this is...
Oh, yeah, he could definitely see that literally everything was changing, because remember, City gave us 6 blood, like the season before.
Yeah.
So we was going that way, innit? We was going that way. But it's one of them ones where I think he protected the owners a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? And Wenger did the same. The difference was Wenger never won what Alex Ferguson won. So because of that, Arsenal fans didn't have the same feeling towards Wenger.
Yeah.
They don't have the
It's
same
tough.
feeling. If Wenger won them Champions Leagues and won them as many Premier League titles as Fergie won us, I think it's different. Them man, bruv, they threw Wenger under the bus because they were like, hold on, we're not spending no fucking money. All of our best players keep leaving us, and you're out here just kind of bringing in these second-rate players and going again and going again. And even though he was getting top 4, that man got sick of it.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, they started to treat top 4 like it was a trophy, bro. And I'm glad that you mentioned Arsenal as well, yeah? I'm glad that you mentioned them man there because this situation with Bowley and Igbali, yeah, it reminds me of remember Osimhen and Kroenke, bro. Yeah, because obviously Osimhen had shares in.
Yeah, they were beefing as well. Yeah, and then I think Osimhen went to AC or something, didn't he?
Nah, he went to. I think he tried to buy. He went Everton, bro. Was it? He went Everton.
Oh,
He did not go Everton. I think he went to Everton, bro. I think
he might have.
I think he went to Everton or something. Yeah, but yeah, similar sort of thing. He had less shares than Kroenke, but he wanted to spend and he wanted to do. Yeah, he went Everton. There we go. Yeah, he went Everton. Yeah, so he wanted to spend his money and like show more ambition, whereas Kroenke was all about self-sustainable and we can't spend that much and all of these things. So in the end, he's like, fuck this, I'm gonna dip. And then he ended up getting bought out as well. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the same sort of thing I see with Clearlake and Igbali. It's basically Osimhen and Kroenke, bruv. It's very similar.
But how do you think it ends though?
I don't see Clearlake selling, bro. I think Bowley's gonna cut, man. It's either he stays and just firms it and tries to wait maybe a little bit longer. Because he actually tried to buy Chelsea a couple years ago, bro. He tried. And that got just shifted to the side, bruv.
The mad thing is, the structure that's been built by Clearlake at the moment, financially, it puts Todd here in a good position because there's money coming in. So clearly, Todd's thing's not really about the bread.
Yeah,
he just wants to win, innit?
He might stop that model though.
I hear it.
He might stop it, and then all that money starts to dry up eventually, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't lie, bro. That money that we're bringing in, it helps. Yeah, people like to talk about big names. How do you think these big names are gonna be bought, bruv? Chelsea, like, we're not gonna be able to go to the shops, yeah, and go buy a Monopoly board and use that money to go buy players, bruv. You need actual money, bro, and that's how you bring it in. That's what people need to understand. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, things will be looked at completely differently, yeah, if we won a trophy last year. That's where the impatience comes in, because now we're looking at 2 years in with no trophy. A lot of people will say, we never used to see this under Roman. But, bro, they started to dry out. How many finals did we lose at Wembley under Roman, bro? Bears, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 of them against Liverpool, right?
Yeah, so, facts. 2 back-to-back, innit?
Back-to-back against Liverpool in the same season. Both for penalties as well. Yeah? Carabao Cup and FA Cup. We lost to Liverpool, bro. And that was under Roman.
Yeah,
so we've been losing. We've been losing when Roman was here as well.
No, you're right. What about this? Man saying about Stavely, that would mean that the Saudis... That would mean that the Saudis are involved. Like,
I don't know, man. She might be. She's got a lot of money in it, So, and she's got experience of like buying a big club and whatnot. So, we'll see.
Yeah, man. because they dipped from Newcastle, innit?
They dipped out. Yeah, they dipped out, bruv. Probably a similar sort of thing where they've just not really got much power, man.
Yeah, because you've gone in there with all that money and then you realize because of PSR, it's like even though you've got the money, your money's not good here.
Yeah. It's just capped. You just got all this money you can't spend, bruv.
But that's the thing with PSR. PSR was designed for that reason, and that's why I don't really like it. Because it's like it's a very elitist model, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? It just keeps it keeps the big teams being able to spend and the smaller teams not being able to spend, and that's why I disagree with it. So
100%.
It's one of them things where, yeah, man, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what happens at Chelsea, but it's almost inevitable that one of them have to decide, innit? Or maybe they're both just gonna be stubborn and just stay there.
I mean, there's nothing no one can really do right now. Like, they can't force Todd Bowley out, yeah. And same thing, he can't force Clearlake out. They're gonna have to come to some sort of agreement. You know what I'm trying to say? They have to. But when's that gonna happen? I don't think it's gonna be a short-term thing, man. I think maybe Bowley will just wait it out until the end of the season, see what happens. But, bro, we're heading in the right direction, man. We're definitely heading in the right direction. Anyone that thinks it's all doom and gloom at Chelsea, you're just deluding yourself. You're honestly deluding yourself. We're not going to finish 12th again. You know, I've put us in the top 4, like I've said. For me, we've got enough to get in the top 4. Now it's on Maresca to put the team together, bruv.
And how are you feeling about what Maresca's doing anyway?
Bro, listen, I've been what's the word I'm looking for? So far, I've been impressed with a lot of things that I've seen him doing in terms of like coming in, the little intangibles, like saying to Sterling, yo, listen, I like you, bro. There's nothing wrong with your personality and that, but you're not the sort of player that I need in my team, so you're good to go. Same thing as Ben Chilwell, yeah? These are the things that I was asking from Poch. I was asking for Poch to come in and basically weed all the bad weeds out and put a little team together. You know what I'm trying to say? Have that respect from the players. Poch was too much of a substitute teacher, bruv. Yeah, everyone could just run over him. You know what I'm trying to say? Maresca's come in and he's showed his authority. He's been very transparent. He's not gaslighting us in the media. He's been very clear with his words. He's even saying, bro, if I need to speak to Sterling and tell him the same thing again, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, he just said, let man know he's not part of the plans. I've liked the way that he's been very clear, concise with everything, bro. He hasn't left nothing down to interpretation. He's just told man exactly what it is, bro. And bro, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I like that, bro. I like the fact that even in preseason, you know, it wasn't the best preseason, but it was very clear to see that what he's trying to do, you can clearly see he's trying to implement it into the team. It's all about trying to work out the team, bro, because we've got a lot of players. And right now, there's been improvements in terms of our attack, you know, in terms of our defending, like Levi Cole and Fofana. They've improved, I can't lie, the past 2 games, yeah? But there's still more improving to do in terms of off the ball on the transition. We need to make sure that we're not leaving a big hole in the midfield, yeah? Enzo and Caicedo, that balance. We need to work out that balance. So still things that need to be improved, bruv. In front of goal against fucking Palace, we had 5 big chances, Ranks. We scored 1 goal, bruv. Yeah? So I'm not sitting here saying everything's perfect because it's not. But it's only game week 4 now. So I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far, but we can't be complacent. There's a lot of work to still be done, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. What's your first game back anyway?
Bournemouth. Playing Bournemouth.
You lot should dunk on away, them, bro. It's out there, isn't it?
I think it's Bournemouth away. Yeah, it should be Bournemouth away. Let me check that right now, bruv.
Yeah, I think it is because I remember thinking, Sancho due to get some minutes there against Bournemouth. That's a good game to get your first game, to be fair.
He was looking sharp in training, by the way.
Yeah, he was looking sharp, but he looked sharp in training with us as well. That's why I just didn't understand why he wasn't playing, bro. Like, I see him and Mazraoui were linking up. He looked really sharp, bro. And the thing is, what's fucked for us is that you're getting him off the back of a full preseason. Like, he didn't go to the Euros. He's had a full preseason. He played in all the games. And he's fit and ready to go. It's not a thing where, you know what I mean, he's missed the preseason. Like, for instance, we got Agate and we signed him, but he didn't really play any of the matches. He just trained in it because he was at the Copa. So yeah, it's jarring, bro. You're getting a fit, sharp player that's pretty much ready for action because he's done everything that he's supposed to do, and he's got a point to prove. Exactly,
bro. And he's actually got a manager that likes him because Ten Hag didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Right. I keep telling people, bro, football is a game of opinions. Yeah, you might be one of the best technical players, but if the manager doesn't visualize football like that, to him, you're one of the worst players in his head. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? João Felix is a baller. Poch said, I don't want this guy. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't mean he's a bad player. It's just it's a game of opinions. So I think he's gonna do well, man. Maresca, it seems like he likes him. He's spoken about how he's the sort of winger he likes in one-on-one situations. Again, in terms of the link-up play, the likes of João Felix, Palmer, Nkuku, Lavia, all these men playing with him, even Enzo linking up with Sancho. That's going to be very interesting, bro. Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Very, very interesting, isn't it? So, yeah, against Bournemouth, I want to see him get some minutes, man. That's
he'll play, bro. He'll play. And the thing is, like I was saying to Traps, it's like all of a sudden your social media are posting all the time. Like, big up the tribal chief for dropping 5 memberships in the chat. Make sure you hail him up if you just received one, man. But yeah, man, the way they're always posting it now, I see you lot posted a video with his first week in training and all these other things. He's finally getting the love and the respect, that he should have been getting at Man United, because we signed him as one of the top young talents in Europe when we signed him, and we didn't treat him like that, bro. And to be honest, he's been poorly treated by the club, pretty much from the moment we signed him To be
Mm.
completely honest, bro, like we just
He
haven't.
was so dreams.
You know,
Bro, he was so
hold
dreams.
on. I'm trying to think. When we signed him, yeah, we signed him.
Mm.
We signed him. Who else did we sign in that window, guys? Because I can't even remember.
You signed him. I swear that was the window when you signed. No, he came a year before Ronaldo, wasn't it? Was that the same season?
Nah, he
came
must
that
have come a
innit?
year before Ronaldo. No, it must have been
Nah,
the same season.
He came the season before Ronaldo. He came the season before Ronaldo, I think.
No, it must have been the same season.
Yeah, you signed Varane. You signed Varane. You signed Sancho. And I think you signed Ronaldo.
No, we signed Ronaldo as well. Yeah, because the Ronaldo thing overshadowed.
Yeah, it was the same year.
That's why the Ronaldo signing overshadowed the Jadon thing. That's what I was thinking, because I was thinking there's no way we signed Sancho as the marquee of the window because we never celebrated him like that.
Yeah, so, you signed Varane, Sancho, and Ronaldo that
right.
window.
So he was meant to be the marquee signing. And then Ronaldo came in, and yeah, then Ronaldo got all the attention, and then Ronaldo ended up getting the 7 as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. See, that's what I'm saying, because I was thinking, hold on. At the time, remember, we were chasing Sancho for 2 years.
Yeah.
We get him, and then there weren't no gas on the signing, bro. You know them ones, and it's because Ronaldo came, and it was the Ronaldo back gas, and
Ronaldo happened on the last day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he was meant to be guy at City. I remember I was in fucking Sainsbury's, bro. I'm seeing this guy, yeah, and I'm seeing it's diversion time. I'm seeing him going to United. I said, oh fuck, blood. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this guy was back.
So that's what it is, bro. Hey, big up Tribal Chief, man. Just dropped 20 more memberships in the chat. Big up people. Nah, man, you absolute legend. But yeah, Sancho never got the love that he deserved at United. You know what I'm saying? And he comes across as someone that's quite sensitive. You know them ones. It's one of them ones because he doesn't say a lot, but you can tell. You can tell that he's one of them players, yeah, that he has to feel loved in it. That's why he's got such an affinity with Dortmund, because that was where he became a man, innit?
Bro, I was saying it before, Rants. Bro, you're man them, yeah, just like me, bro. You're from the ends, yeah. You know when you go to the cage, bro, in the ends, yeah. You just go cage, you go play football, bro. When you're playing with ballers like Sancho, you know you're gonna enjoy the session, bro. Yeah, because everyone's on the same wavelength, yeah. And everyone's got respect for each other. You put the ball to each other, you play about. That's our man, bro. I know so many people just from banging ball, bro. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And Sancho wasn't enjoying his football at United.
He wasn't, bro. But who was? Who was? Bro, nobody has enjoyed their football at Manchester United, bro.
Grenade launches, bro. He's giving it to Bruno. He's asking for even the other day. Staffy, big up Staffy. Put up the video, yeah. Ahmad looking for the 1-2, Bruno.
With Bruno, and Bruno launched that out the stadium, bro.
Grenade time, bro. Grenade football. I don't like these grenade launches, bro. I don't like them.
Nobody enjoys playing at Man United, bro. Let me tell you something. That's why when man are saying, oh, Sancho flopped and this, that, and bro, who's doing well, bruv? You know, like that. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Who's doing well, bruv? We've seen players like Angel Di Maria come to Man United and not thrive. Man are talking to me about Jadon Sancho, blood. But it's like, let's be real. Kobe Mino looks like he's pissed off now. Like, you can see he's not really enjoying his football no more. Like, last season, it was the gas because it was his first season. Now the novelty's worn off and he's a part of the furniture. Now he looks like he's not really enjoying his football no more. Like, because they're asking him to do bare shit that he don't really want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that second season.
Mainly shouldn't even be in the first phase, basically, bro. This guy should mainly be roaming. In like the second phase, because with Mainu, the thing about Mainu, he takes risks on the ball. Yeah,
he does.
He take risk on the ball. If you take a risk on the ball in the first phase, you better be fucking Busquets or Pirlo, where you're not getting tackled, bruv. Yeah, not Lavia, sorry. Mainu, he's not at that level, right? And off the ball, his awareness is bad. At least if he's further up and he loses the ball, you've got so many players to help him. You know what I'm trying to say?
He's definitely a last phase player, man. You can tell. You can tell. Like, just by way he makes where he takes risks, bro. And even this Garnacho's enjoying. I wouldn't say he's enjoying, bro. It's one of them ones where he's running around and he's just happy to be there, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Garnacho is happy to be there.
Yeah, because he has absolutely no right to be in the Man United first team.
He knows.
He's not good enough. So he's always going to give 100% anyway. That's all he can do. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you look at the ballers, even Ahmad, these men do not, they do not enjoy playing in this team. Ahmad is not going to enjoy playing in a team that don't keep the ball. It's impossible.
You can't. Because you like to link up play, bro. You like to move and link up the play. You're just giving it to someone and just giving it away. You know what I'm saying? You're just giving it away, bro. You got to treat the ball like it's your baby, bro. You don't just mistreat your baby and just throw it on the floor. You keep hold of it, innit? Same thing as the ball, bro.
This is exactly the problem. So I don't know, man. Like, it's so easy to look at Sancho, yeah, and write him off. But the funny thing about the whole situation is the brother's 24 years old, blood. Do you know what I mean? He ain't even started yet, bro. Because if anything, Man United was just a bump in the road.
And you know what Maresca said about him as well? He said, bro, he's going to help us against low blocks. Yeah. And that's what I was talking about with his creativity, right? We've got a lot of creators in our team now, Rants. Yeah. Where I'm not just looking at Cole Palmer to create for us, bruv. You've got him, you've got Cole Palmer, you've got Sancho, you've got what do you call it? You've got Felix that can create, you've got even Dewsbury who can create chances. Enzo can create as well. He created a big chance the other day. Well. Jackson is very creative, bro. He gets assists as well as goals. So we've got creators in the team, bro. Sancho's gonna be one of them.
100%. It's them little give and goes. When teams are sitting back, it's the little give and goes. Still got Pedro Neto that can get him.
He's another one as well.
And even in Cuckoo as well, bro. Like little give and goes and going past people. You got tons of creative players that can play, that can combine, didn't it? Especially against low box. You need that combination play, or you just need an absolute rocket from outside the box sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? But more times you need the combinations. And you've got a lot of players that can combine. Mudryk ain't really a combination player. Madueke is not really a combination player. They're more direct. So when you've got players that can combine, it's a good contrast. Do you know what I mean? So you can combine.
It brings a different dynamic to the team.
Facts. Do you know what I'm saying? So nah, man. I think the balance of this Chelsea squad is very good, blood. I think that it's just the centre backs is the only place where you could look at it and say, you know what, could they have brought in one more? Other than that, I think,
bro, trust me, keep a close eye on our centre backs. Now I fucking said that they're gonna have a shit game against fucking Bournemouth, innit? I'm telling you, bro. I told you before. For me, they're not as bad as what we've been seeing. They just need to learn how to play together, bruv. And Cole and Fofana, bro, the past 2 games, they've been very good, very good. They're one of the few that I could look at the whole game where they've been good, because we've been playing well in halves. Yeah, Wolves we played well in one half. Against Palace we played well in one half. In both those games, Fofana and Cole played well in the whole game. You know what I'm saying? They're learning now how to play together, right? So it's going to be interesting for me now, because it's like, what Chelsea are going to come back against Bournemouth? Because last year, bro, we were bad after the international break. Every time we came back from international break, it's like these lot still thought it was half term, bro. It's time to play. You know, these lot are bare young. Yeah, it's time to just fuck about and stuff. Yeah. Now I need to see a reaction, because we lost against Man City, we battered Wolves. We've drawn against Palace, who we should have beaten. So now I need to see us beat Bournemouth.
Yeah, you need to make a statement.
Last year we drew with Bournemouth 0-0 away, bro. We drew them. Yeah, and Poch was making subs to protect the point. That's what he said.
Yeah, that was a mad thing. Yeah. yeah, I can't lie. That was diabolical. I remember that game.
Remember that?
That was what, 10 men. Someone got sent off, innit?
For Bournemouth? Nah. That was 11v11.
Nah, I swear there was a red card in that game. That
Bournemouth. I don't remember. But I remember he was making some negative subs, bro. Negative subs. That's one thing I like about Maresca. Yeah, he just throws. He'll throw on attackers, bro. He'll throw on attackers, keep attacking. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. Man said Fofana and Cole. Yeah, the more they play together, the better they will get, for sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm thinking of Burnley. I'm thinking of the Burnley game.
Burnley, my man got... No. Is that Burnley? Yeah, Burnley, my man got sent off, brother. Then last minute, they fucking scored, bro.
Yeah, you drew 2-2 or something, innit?
We drew. Yeah, we drew, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's a mad thing.
And that same week, we fucking drew against Burnley, and we drew against Sheffield, bro.
I hear it. Now, I'll be real. If I'm a Chelsea fan and I hear that Todd wanted to keep Pochettino, I'd want him out as well. I'll be honest.
When he said that,
was crazy. When I heard that Poch got sacked, I was like, yeah, Chelsea are serious.
Bro, you know how happy I was when I saw that news, bro? I swear to you, hey, yo, this guy, I went Brentford away, yeah? I swear to God, I went to Brentford away. I'm seeing us start 2 attackers, bro. 2 attackers, Rants. Yeah, and at this point, Brentford lost 10 out of their last 12 games, and we changed our fucking attack for them. Yeah,
that's mad.
To the point where Thomas Frank came out after the game and said, about 22 games Chelsea haven't changed their team. Against us, they change it. Why? Are they scared? That's legit what he said, bro. Are they scared?
Yeah, Thomas Frank's a funny brother because he comes out with these wild press conferences. I remember when I think it was under Ollie, I think he cooked us. Like, do you know what I mean? This guy don't give a shit, but like, he says something.
I'm showing you, bro. We started 2 attackers, bro. He started Gallagher on the wing against Sheffield, bro. Sheffield United had more XG than us, and that's who Todd Bowley wanted to keep. Good riddance to that clown, bro. Good riddance to Poch, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, that's mad. No, I hear it. I hear it completely, man. That is mad, man. But yo, people, listen, make sure you hit up the like button. Let's get up to the target, man. Target was 700 likes. Well, we got 1,300 still in here. Let's run those up. Let them know what you got coming up as well this week.
Love, man. Love for the show. Listen, always enjoy just talking football, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a show about the ownership and that. A lot of people were away at the weekend, so I didn't get a chance to do it. I want to put a little panel together, man, so I can get, you know, many thoughts across from Chelsea fans and that as well. So it'll probably be either today or tomorrow. So keep a close eye, people. But yeah, I'm on 3.5 now. Road to 10K. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Yeah, man. You lot make sure you subscribe to his channel. The link is in the title, people. You know them ones. And we have got we've got Red Talk coming up with Faz as well later. Obviously, it's weird. We're in an international break. Man United are already getting linked with new recruits and shit like that.
What, players?
Yeah, bro. Man are getting linked with Eze, bruv.
Come on, Rants. You know this happens every year though. After you've had an underwhelming window, even Arsenal, I'm seeing Arsenal already starting getting linked.
I thought our window's decent, summer, bro. I thought our window's been decent, but the fact that
yours hasn't been underwhelming. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm not surprised you're being linked to like more names already. That always happens, and you don't get them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a weird one. I don't know. I think the thing is with Man United, our recruitment, it's almost like our recruitment is. I think we're gonna turn into a club that's always recruiting. You know them ones. Like this is what they're saying. Yeah, they're saying that, yeah, we're going to be moving, like, we're always looking to bring in players and get rid of players. Like, no one's it's going to be a revolving thing, whereas it's not like we'll have a project and we'll say, cool, we just need 3 players. It's kind of like people can always leave, people can always come in. That's what they're saying. Yeah. That's what they're saying they're trying to do, innit? They're trying to turn it into a thing where, for instance, we knew that we needed a certain amount of centre-backs, but we've got things in place, agreements, just in case other people want to leave. So like the Harry Maguire thing, Harry Maguire stayed. But if he didn't stay, that would have been also cool because we would have had someone else ready to come in. So that's just how these men are kind of looking at it. They're looking at the contracts at the moment. You're looking at the next window. Harry Maguire will probably leave. Casemiro will definitely leave in the next window. There's certain players.
January.
Nah, bro, the next summer window. You know, there's certain players where you just know Man United are not going to keep them. If Wan-Bissaka didn't leave and McTominay didn't leave, they will go in the next window anyway. You know, they were always leaving. And I think that's what Man United are looking at, where if you're at United now and you got less than 2 years on your contract, apart from Ahmad, like, you're done, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of these men are just going to be getting moved on. They're trying to change the wage structure, so it's probably going to be similar to yours in a sense where, like, people aren't going to be getting paid more than 200. Like, they're just not going to be on that. Do you know what I mean? And I think that it's going to be kind of a revolving door. Lindelof will definitely go next window as well. Anthony will get fucked off as well. Like, these men, like, they know who they want to get out. Do you know what I'm saying? They know what positions they want to strengthen. They know we still need a starting left back. Like, Luke Shaw can't be trusted. Like,
Luke Shaw, forget about it, bro. Luke Shaw is the same as Reece James, bro. Don't talk about these guys until they can prove their fitness, bro.
Yeah, but even Reece James is a much better footballer, and he's done more for your club than Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw hasn't won nothing, bro. Not really. Do you know what I'm saying? Reece James got Champions League.
Did he? No, he came after.
He came after, bro.
He came after. He
came the season with Van Gaal's first season. That's when he came. He ain't won a Premier League.
Yeah, he's won the FA Cup and he's won the Carabao and obviously the FA Cup again, but he
Yeah,
didn't really
Reece
play
James has won Champions League and Premier League with you, man.
No, he hasn't won the Prem with us.
Oh, he hasn't won the Premier. He's won the Champions League. So
Luke Shaw's won the Europa with you as well under Mourinho.
Yeah, but he didn't play. He didn't even play the final.
He was injured, didn't it?
Yeah, bro. He's been injured the whole time he's been here, bro.
Well, the best Luke Shaw that I saw, was under Van Gaal.
Yeah,
when
first
he got
season.
That big injury. When he got that big injury.
Bruv, there you go. Him and Memphis. And he ain't been the same since.
I know Memphis is with some real Brazilian bare bees, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's enjoying life in Brazil, blood. That's why he chose there. I know he went there to find
a wife. Bro. You know that video of my man when he's like, whoa.
Yeah, bro. Memphis is gonna be out there doing madness, bro. Trust me. He's sinning out there, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Of course, bro. You know what
he hasn't gone there for footballing reasons. I don't blame him either. He's more than once there, bro. Man's what, 30 now? Come on, bro. He's cheesy.
Man.
He's living life. So I don't know, bro. Man United been linked with Eze. That's a player that I would love at Manchester United. But again, where do you play him? Do you know what I'm saying? Is he the long-term Bruno replacement? Do you know what I mean? But then you've got Kobe Mino. So it's like, I don't want to get to the point where we're just buying players for the sake of buying players. It's kind of got to make sense. And also, like, we need to know what kind of coach we're going for long term, because there's no point bringing in these express yourself ballers, if we're going to be playing.
Just before I go, I'm not even going to say loss. Let's say you don't pick up all three against Southampton.
He's gone, bro. He has to win. Brother, bro, you know they've got 3 losses this season. 3 losses. If we even
I've never seen you get up that quick before, you know. Man said, the only energy Rants gets, is the thought of Ten Hag leaving his club. He's sucked for the energy. You know what's so funny though? Because at the beginning, you were backing this man, then you were like, now fuck him.
Yeah, fuck. Bro,
and that's what it is though, Rants. You know what it is, bro. Me and that's what I'm saying. Me and you and Ten Hag is very similar to me and Poch. Like, I was advocating for Poch
at the beginning,
And the thing is, he let you down, so you feel disappointed.
I feel, bruv, it's crazy. It hurts more, bro. I'm telling you, it hurts more when you back someone and they shag you, blood.
Yes, bro. You deceive me. You catfish me, bro. All the words. You deceive me. Bro. You catfish. You've put defamation on my name now because people are like, I thought you wanted this guy, and I'm like, oh my days, bro. I did want him. But he's
brother, this is what I'm saying. You know what it is, in football. You see, when you're skeptical about certain players, is actually when you're skeptical about certain players and the manager, it's actually easier when they don't do well, because in the back of your mind, you're like, you know what? I kind of knew this was going to happen. I made peace with the fact that I wasn't going to be happy with the outcome. But this manager here, bro. This brother came in talking about eras coming to an end. He was talking smoky. When you think of how spicy this guy was talking, man said all of that, and then you got turned over in your first game against fucking Brentford.
Bro, I think you lot need to start learning Dutch, bro, because I saw a video of him in the changing room, managing Utrecht or something. And my man looked like he had a little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for, bruv? Charisma. Maybe he needs to actually start speaking Dutch with you, man, bruv.
Nah, bro, I don't know. He was speaking Dutch to Xerxes, blood, and Xerxes looked confused, blood. Like it's not the same Dutch that he knows, blood. I'll be real. Like, bro, it's not the same Dutch.
I'm showing you. I gave Poch 3 strikes, bruv, because of all the injuries. And I kept saying bro, so many people were saying Poch out in September, Rants, And I was saying to them, you lot are crazy. It's so early. He's got so much time to rectify things. They're like, no, he's not. And this, that. Because, bro, don't forget he's ex-Spurs, innit? Bare Chelsea fans didn't want him. And I was battling with him.
Yeah. Bare Chelsea fans didn't want him.
Bare Chelsea fans didn't want him, bro. For me, I was like, bro, in an ideal world, I wouldn't want Poch. But we have to deal with the reality. The reality is we've got a young team and he's helped develop a lot of young players. And he's got Premier League experience. So for me, it makes sense on paper. But boy, oh boy, was I wrong.
It did make sense on paper, bro. But hey, listen, man, paper
boy, was I wrong?
Matches, innit? And that's what it comes down to, bro. So this Ten Hag thing is disastrous. It's disastrous, bro. Like, he's not gonna survive.
I hope you don't get a little result against Southampton. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I want you lot to lose, but that just buys him more time. You know, that buys him more time.
The fact that all of our ops want this guy to stay for eternity, is enough of a signal, that he's not the right guy.
Of course. Better man were like, oh, you lot should give Poch time, man. And I'm like, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing, you know, because you know we're never gonna leave the hood with my man, bro. Look, you're even stressed. You can't even keep it.
It's a disgrace, bro. Bro, it's a disgrace, bro. Because, bro, we've lost 2 out of 3 games, you know. Our season's nearly done, you know. Our season's nearly over.
Southampton? Who have you got after that?
Bro, our run's not even too crazy in the Premier League, yeah. It's not even too crazy, my brother. But you know what it is? I think the final games, I think before the international break, I think we got Spurs and Villa, I think, away from home, both of those games. And we could lose both of those. Do you get what I'm saying? And that man can't be going into the second international break with 4 losses already. Like losses. 4 losses in October.
I can't. That season we finished 12th, yeah. I lost to Southampton at home, bro. And they were bottom of the league. And Potter still didn't get sacked. So Ten Hag, bro, he might.
Nah, bro, this is not funny.
I can't even get out.
Brother,
I know how stressed you're gonna be. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's sickening, bro. I'll be honest. Like the situation we're in right now is like, and even if we do win games, we just can't see ourselves winning it well. You know them ones. Yeah. Like if we were to beat Southampton, it's gonna be a 1-0 scumbag win where we get outplayed by Southampton. Like this is how we're feeling at the moment.
Bro, the only player I know that's playing for them right now is fucking Leslie Ogochukwu, bro.
You see what I don't
even know their team, bro.
I don't even know who their manager is, bro. Like I've not seen anything of Southampton. I just know that they've lost all their games, and this is why they're probably going to get a point from us.
Boy, we'll be there. We'll be there, Rants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a mad thing, guys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's a downer, mate. You know what I'm saying? But big up everyone inside. Run up the lights. Make sure you subscribe to Don's channel. The link is in the title. And yeah, we're back. We're back with Faz people at 4 o'clock for Red Talk. So yeah, man, make sure you man are there for that. Streams are already scheduled. And is there anyone live at the moment, people? I've seen that I think Never a Fowler scheduled their show schedule, but they're not live. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Who's actually live, people? You know what I'm saying? We're back in less than an hour. Do you know what I mean? Man said, man, like Troops is live, bro. What's Troops doing, blood? Who's on the show?
Maybe what is fucking stream, bro. Is there any football right now?
Nah, there ain't no football on right now. I was thinking, what the hell's Troops doing? He might have a show with, because I know he does a show with Lewis and then, man, it might be.
Oh, yeah, you're back again.
Yeah, it might. Oh, it's back again, yeah? Say no more. Yeah, all right, cool. Let me go find Troops now, bro.
France, Belgium at 7:45, yeah?
Yeah, I'm there, blood, for that, bro. I'm definitely watching that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? After France got smoked, blood. You know what I mean? Their man there got their head bust by Italy, so it's one of them ones where it's going to be interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, flawless Mons and Lewis, bro. So, yeah, bro, man, we'll see you guys in the chat for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to Don's channel.